right? Haslr going in with the zoo. Fire. I appreciate.
You know one thing that Haslr did that I actually appreciate, because I'm assuming the Fire thought he was going to do the same thing. When people lose with decks, they usually re-queue with the same deck. So he went from Zoo to Control Warrior, which is the complete opposite thing that if you're Fire that you might be expecting. Because obviously if you're expecting Control Warrior, you're not queuing up Freeze Mage.
Yes.
So I think that might have even been some out-psyching his opponent on the part of a Haslr. So I think that was a great play.
It was going into and you gotta think. Fire already had the Shaman out of the way. He has a Mage and he has his own Warrior, which he could have played. Warrior Mirror is about 50-50. Again, we don't know between who's running the Grim Patron Warrior. We don't know who's running Control Warrior. So it's kind of tossed up in the air then. We haven't had a chance to cast all of these guys yet. But personally, knowing that people oftentimes queue up into the same thing, I'm surprised Haslr did not go with Druid. Druid is another class that is known to give Freeze Mage fits. And if he's able to get 2 wins against Freeze Mage, and then his Warrior's already down, all he has to do is win with Zoo, Zoo can still give Control Warrior or Grim Patrol Warrior fits. Zoo's a deck that can beat anything. So the unfortunate part here, Freeze Mage is a very difficult matchup for it to win. All of the death rattles help it a little bit. The Nerubians being able to pop the Nerubian egg, being able to pop Nerubians help. Unfortunately, this is a really tough matchup for Zoo. They do damage to themselves to keep drawing cards, to keep trying to stay ahead, and Mage is able to just freeze them and stop most of the damage that continues to come in. So we have Blizzard in hand to stop. We have Frost Nova Doomsayer. I completely agree with the play, getting the ice block up there. All right, we believe we figured out the spectating issue. Should be getting that solved right now. I appreciate and agree with Fire again on turn 4, playing a secret, getting one of your secrets out there. Very, very quality play by Fire, showing he has plenty of skill playing Freeze Mage as he has most everything else. So
get in there and fight.
We have the ice block got played. All right, well, he is taking quite a bit of damage. Right now, he's getting low.
The light protects me.
The good thing for Fire is at this low amount of health, doesn't really hurt him too much. He is able to Blizzard. He's able to pop the Nerubian and give him a 1-1 from the Imp Gang boss. Still take a little bit less damage than he was. So he's going to be looking at 5 damage. The Imp Gang boss, the Imp actually gets freeze from that. Rubian pops afterwards, of course. So he's got 4 damage coming through this turn. If he has a Power Overwhelming to 9 and a Doom Guard, he can't quite pop the block, so I'd probably hang on to the Doom Guard. Still has a decent board. He has Frost Nova, Doomsayer for in the coming turns whenever he wants. Lotheb! Wow! Lotheb may just shut the Frost Nova Doomsayer out for this turn. Emperor Thorson, instantly, he knows what to do, gets the Emperor Thorson out there. He does not have the second secret, so Fortnite, the block is going to be popped this turn. But Haslr is a little bit of a choice. He pops the block and hopes there's no other ice block and lets Emperor Thorson live, or he kills Emperor Thorson. He's going face.
I pop the ice block. That's exactly what I would do. Maybe he has a Power Overwhelming. He has a Power Overwhelming.
Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Best
Great
of both
play.
worlds right there.
He's able to pop the ice block and Power Overwhelming. It looks like Haslr may be about to go up 2-0, and unless we get a crazy draw here from Fire, he does have a cheap Arcane Intellect. He has a cheap Acolyte of Pain. He has a Frost Nova and a Doomsayer, but Haslr only needs 1 damage. He's nowhere near 9 mana, nor does he have the Alex Strauza to heal himself back up. He needs another ice block, or at least drawing. He doesn't even have a Frostbolt to kill his own Mad Scientist if he gets it. And against Zoo, it doesn't really matter what the Mad Scientist pops. See, the Lotheb's still out there. So you kind of have to Frost Nova Doomsayer, which you can do, and you can play the block. So...
See, this I don't agree with. Now, we still can't see his hand, but there's good odds that he runs a Knife Juggler. which means he may have or draw into a Knife Juggler, which means if he does go Frost Nova Doomsayer, you can just 50-50 Knife Jugglers. He could have played Knife Juggler, Rubian, and Haunted Creeper next turn.
Yeah, but the Knife Juggler dies at the same time than the Ruby and the Haunted Creeper when the Doomsayer goes off. You're not going to get the juggles from that. Now, no, even
you don't like
the
50-50
Blizzard
twice? We were just talking about a rag flip the other day. You like 50-50 rag flip. You
I do like 50-50 rag flips.
But you don't like 50-50 juggle?
But unfortunately, the juggler's going to die before the eggs pop or before the Haunted Creeper pops when the Doomsayer goes off. So
no,
you're not
but I'm
gonna get
saying
juggler.
you.
Oh, being able to do that, yeah,
them.
absolutely. Knowing that, well, again, of course, he doesn't know that there's no ice block, so that again would just be the ability to pop it again, and he does. I do like playing the the Loot Hoarder. I'm sorry, cycling one more time. You're gonna have a chance to draw at least one more time off the Acolyte, and you're gonna be able to freeze his board one more time. So. Fire looks to have at least one more turn before he is going to go to his own demise, unless of course Haslr draws a Doomguard, in which case that would be bad. We have 2 cards here. The Nerubian 2/1/1s are popped. Mad Scientist, that's good, but you need a Frostbolt to be able to activate it. Alexstrasza, all right, he's 1 turn off of Alexstrasza. Antonitis, Frost Nova. Fire's giving himself the best chance to win, filling his hand with fireballs, freezing his minions. If Haslr isn't able to get a Doomguard right here to finish the game, Fire's in amazing shape after being able to.
He doesn't need a Doomguard. He can just silence one of his frozen
Spectral Spiders.
Or he can just juggle a 50-50. I'm telling you guys.
He can 50-50 juggle. He has. Oh, there's the juggle.
He had to juggle
Let's
the
see.
whole time.
Implosion would have to be game. It would have to be insane odds
Here we
for it not
go.
to be.
Is it going to be 4-50?
4.
That's game. Oh, no, because his board's going to fill. Let's see.
Oh!
And the 50-50 juggle wins! Who would have thought? Who called that 2 turns ago that a 50-50 juggle would win?
3 juggles for, we had